Hi, my name is Nikita Sandhu and my group partner Hinal Gangani are going to present our presentation on analysis of dietary guidelines and nutritional impact on cholesterol and cardiovascular health, in which we are going to understand that how following certain dietary advice can change the level of cholesterol in our blood, which is important because having the right balance of cholesterol is a big part of keeping our heart healthy. It would involve in looking at which foods might be harmful or beneficial for our heart health and how adjusting our diet according to guidelines can improve or worsen our cardiovascular health. These are the topics we are going to cover in this presentation. So first is introduction part, then second we'll cover the effect of foods on LDL. Third one is dietary pattern and guidelines. Fourth one is nutritional therapy. And fifth one is childhood nutrition and adult cardiovascular disease risk. And on sixth, we'll conclude this presentation. And in seventh, you'll get the references. In this slide, we'll get to know that a large number of Canadians, approximately 2.4 millions, are affected by cardiovascular disease. This makes this disease one of the most common cause of death in the country. To prevent and treat heart diseases, changing lifestyle habits and diet is essential. This means adopting healthier ways of living and eating to reduce the risk of developing heart problems. The types and amounts of nutrients in our diet directly influence the risk of heart disease. This includes both micro, like vitamin, minerals, and macro, carbohydrates, protein, and fats. Balancing these nutrients is key to maintaining heart disease. So in this slide, we'll get to know the effects of food on LDL and what LDL exactly is. So LDL stands for low density lipoprotein, which is one of the five major groups of lipoprotein that enable lipids like cholesterol and triglyceride to be transported within the water-based bloodstreams. LDL is commonly referred to as bad cholesterol because LDL is a type of particle that transport cholesterol through the body, but when there's too much of it, it can lead to serious health issues, which is why it's often targeted in efforts to improve heart health through diet, exercise, and sometimes medications. I want to explain this slide by giving you the example. Think of LDL as a sort of taxi for cholesterol in the body. We want to keep the number of these taxes low because too many can lead to heart problems. To do that, we can eat certain food rich in unsaturated fats like soya beans, which are a great plant protein, or oats and barley that gives us soluble fiber. Are like traffic, they all are like traffic control. They help keep the LDL taxes in check. Food like garlic, tomatoes, flaxseed, and almonds are also help in this way. On the other hand, we have we have saturated fats, which are found in food like butter, red meat, and full fat dairy products. These, along with trans fat found in many baked goods, sweets, and fried food, are like putting more taxis on the road, which we don't want. And then there's unfiltered coffee and certain tropical oils like palm and coconut oil, which also add to the LDL taxis. So the goal is to choose more of the unsaturated fat rich foods to help lower the LDL taxes and fewer of the saturated and trans fat rich food to prevent adding more LDL to our system. There are some diet patterns to maintain a healthy heart, like Mediterranean diet, DASH diet, which we also call dietary approaches to stop hypertension, portfolio diet, vegan diet, low carbohydrate diet. These all are very beneficial for cardiovascular health disease.
Then there is a second diet dash diet which is high in fruits, vegetable, whole grains, lean proteins and low fat dietary. This diet limits food that are high in salt, emphasizing reducing the sodium intake. Portfolio diet incorporates specific cholesterol lowering foods. It is a vegetarian way of eating plant sterols, nuts, plant based proteins, which includes all the soy products and soluble fibers. Then there is a vegan diet which focuses on plant-based foods like fruits, vegetables, whole grains, legumes, nuts, and seeds. It focuses on excluding the animal products. Then last but not least, the low carb diet restricts the food which are rich in carbs, emphasizing on more of intake of fiber and protein. The intake of several macro and micronutrients should be moderated and increased to manage CVD risk. Macronutrients like saturated and trans fat should be moderated, which are mostly found in meat and dairy products. We should lean more towards monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fat, which can be found in olive oil, avocados, nuts, and seeds. Another macronutrient, which is carbs, should be emphasized by eating whole grains, and the sugar intake should be in control. As per protein intake, increase the lean proteins such as skinless poultry, fish, legumes, tofu, and low fat dairy, and reduce the consumption of the red meat. Micronutrients such as omega 3 fatty acid, soluble fibers, vitamin C and E, folic acid, potassium, and magnesium helps in preventing CVD risk. Moderation of sodium intake is vital in lowering the CVD and LDL level. Childhood nutrition and adult CVD risk. Poor childhood nutrition, particularly a diet lacking in fruits and vegetables, could contribute to adult CVD risk factors and early vascular changes that predict the CVD risk. 1 in 2 or 3 children don't eat fruit and vegetables daily. Uh, Proper lifestyle and nutrition management from their childhood can prevent the risk of heart disease in their adulthood. By implementing the given information, it is evident that lifestyle adjustment and dietary modification significantly impact CVD prevention and treatment. Strategic incorporation of specific foods aids in reducing LDL cholesterol level. Multiple dietary patterns such as Mediterranean diet, vegan diet, low carbs diet offer distinct advantages in managing CVD risk factors, emphasizing varied food groups and nutrient intake strategies. Nutritional management holds a significant influence on CVD risk, reinforcing the importance of lifelong lifestyle and dietary management in averting heart disease risk. These are the references that we use to make this whole presentation. Thank you for watching this presentation. We hope this will help to understand nutritional impact and diet patterns on CVD and cholesterol.